Excuse me for slurping. And this says that I'm live, but there's nothing to it yet. Greetings to all my friends, family, and loved ones, and to everybody who stops by and sees this live or the video afterwards. Well, I guess I'm still having live issues because it just got done telling me that I had been live for nearly 20 minutes. Sorry for messing with my hair. This morning's been a rather productive morning. I was able to take out the loppers, get a tree cleaned up that was obscuring my view of getting in and out of my yard. It kind of caused a little bit of pain, but it is what it is. Also got my split ends taken care of this morning. Now, it's been a very good morning after a long night of self-reflection, going through my own thoughts, going through my emotions and feelings and all that good stuff. And there's a lot of things that I'm going to be changing as it pertains to what I'm doing online and how it all works together, how it's labeled, how it is corresponding. Because I fully intend on taking my Facebook, my YouTube, Discord, Twitch, and TikTok and interconnecting them, which means some videos will only be available over on YouTube, some over on TikTok, like for little 30-second blurbs and stuff. My heavy posting and typing and stuff like that will be done here on Facebook. I also intend on implementing ancestry and heritage sites into these things, mainly because everything I'm doing revolves around a living documentary of my life as it's happening now till whenever, and also going over the stories of my past while exploring new things in the present, while taking things from the past that I've lived through, survived through, and everything else, and applying it to the here and now to make better choices when certain circumstances and situations come up that are comparable and relatable. I also intend on doing a whole lot of hot topic videos, possibly political. Who knows? Whatever I like, I'm going to touch on. Music reaction videos, food reaction videos, cooking foreign foods. Do you know how many books I've got, like Foods from Irish, the big Nordic cookbook? I know how to make blood pudding, by the way. That's an English dish. And I've extensively studied a lot of Americana food. And I'm looking forward to taste testing all of it after I cook it and all that good stuff. I'm just not too sure if my family is, I'm not too sure if my family is looking forward to that. So anyway, to kind of recap, like I was saying, I fully intend on taking all of the platforms that I'm going to be working through. That would be here on Facebook, YouTube, Discord, Twitch, and TikTok, and I plan on interconnecting them and putting certain videos, certain posts in certain areas. I have cousins out in West Virginia who are currently actually acquiring the equipment to be able to interview me, based off of all of the stuff that I say, all the stuff that people see in these videos, all the things that I post. And I encourage anybody to do that. You ain't got to be my family, and you ain't even got to be someone that I know, to hit me up in private or private messages and stuff like that and ask that. So that's kind of the overall or overview of what I'm doing. On a more specific and detailed basis, I'm completely considering reducing all of the playlists and everything on my current YouTube, or maybe just leaving it the way that it is, and seeing as I do have a Gmail account, maybe making a new YouTube, or making a new, I guess, playlist, new beginnings that start from today. However, that would mean deleting all of the playlists that I currently have, save for one, which will have every video I've done on YouTube in it. After that, I can organize and make things a lot more easy to follow, easy to navigate, and easy for me to deal with, because I have mislabeled the heck out of a lot of videos and things like that, and I feel kind of self-conscious and insecure about it. Now, on the other hand, I'm getting ready to break down my entire family tree and rebuild it with a bunch of pictures from the internet and off the internet. That's going to take some time. Still, I'm about 85% done getting all of the pictures offline that I have acquired over my lifetime. I've also just inherited a bunch of pictures from my father, and I've got a bunch of physical pictures here at home that I fully intend on getting online. And all of these I plan on making duplicates of, because once again, everything I am doing revolves around ancestry and passing everything that I am doing down, so that, I don't know, maybe someone 500 years in the future can look back on it and go, haha, look, they were, crazy back then, or, I don't know, made sense back then, or were relatable back then, or whatever they want to throw on it. I know that personally I've come across quite a few things just studying and researching ancestry that have really applied to my life and helped me become a better person overall. So I'm hoping that that's what I can produce for future generations somewhere down the road. That all being said, I need as much help as I possibly can get on the whole technological thing. I'm learning at a fairly rapid pace, but I'm very uncomfortable with what I don't know. And what I do know is just kind of, I guess, baby steps to the beginning, or through the beginning. So any one of my friends out there that actually has the time and is able to sit down, on a consistent basis, maybe once or twice a week, and teach me the ins and outs of these platforms and everything else, I would truly appreciate it. And I have no problem talking to you in private and arranging some kind of, I don't know, a tutor's fee or something like that. I mean, I used to have tutors and they didn't do their job for free. You guys shouldn't be doing it either, at least in my view. Or, just do it as a homeboy, and I'll get something back to you as soon as I possibly can when it doesn't affect my life in a negative way. So all of that being said, things that I plan on doing are very simple. I intend on making posts, I intend on making videos, I intend on speaking my mind, speaking my heart, speaking my spirit, not holding back for anyone, and being the best version of myself while living the best life that I possibly can, while reflecting on the past to create a better future in the here and now, while documenting all of it, and hopefully explaining in a little bit of a shorter way all of the thought processes and things that I've been through throughout the course of the last near 39 years in order to arrive to these points today and become the person that I am today. A lot of you guys out there who are on my friends list, even my family members, you know me from years ago. You have not been to my house. You have not been an integral part of my life for the last few years, especially after I made the dumb choice of going out to West Virginia instead of just sticking by my dad in Kentucky. Well, guess what? A couple of years for someone like me, especially when you get told that you may only have about 14 years left to live, which I consider to be nothing more than a drop in a bucket. 14 years ago, my daughter Emily was 1. That tells you how fast time goes. So all that being said, I'm hopeful that the people who are still around me and my life, that communicate with me, that throw up the emojis and talk to me, will understand that all of the stuff that I am doing right now, I'm going to be focusing on ancestry and heritage and hot topics and music and food and gardening and spirituality and religion and family dynamics and world history and everything that I have ever taken pleasure or been inspired from in life. And I'm hoping that everybody will stick with me as I continue to kind of fumble and bump with my arms out in a dark space, because hey, I'm not that technologically savvy, but I will one day hopefully be. And I won't be sitting here asking everybody for help. But I do hope that the people who have been integral in my life continue to be so. And I do hope that you get to know me as I am now, so that, all of the flaws that I had back then and even the ones that I have now don't seem as bad. Because one thing I'm all about is making a better person of myself and self-improvement. I believe one of my cousins in times past called it evolving, and she got kind of mad at that. I'm not. Anyway, I love you all. I hope you all have a very good day. I hope that you're blessed. I have to actually drive into the smoke to go and pick up my grandson's medications. Going to town always kind of gets me a little bit, so I will be back later on after I've calmed down, probably listened to some music and hopped onto YouTube to watch a couple of reactions or something. I'll be back to beginning the processes of change. I love y'all. I hope that y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. I look forward to talking to everybody and getting to know everybody.